Hi guys, it's Taylor and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, please don't forget to subscribe and turn on post notifications so that you know if whenever I upload. Okay, so y'all, for today's video we are back with the pageant content. I know it's been some time since I last did a pageant type of video, but I asked you guys over on my Instagram what type of pageant related content you guys would want to see, and y'all gave me some pretty good suggestions, so here we are back with filming the videos. And if you guys didn't know, I am the reigning Ultimate International Miss Chesapeake Bay 2022, and Internationals is actually next month, which is very exciting. Today is May 1st, so happy May. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my top pageant packing essentials that I bring with me for every single pageant because they're just very important and I have to have them, and with Internationals literally being around the corner, this is a perfect video for me to film. So the first essentials that I have on my list are flats, which are pretty self-explanatory. You know, when you're at a pageant that's a week long or even a weekend long, you're always wearing your heels for the different events, for rehearsals, your stage competitions. So it is nice to bring a pair of flats that you can switch out into, just so that your feet aren't getting tired from wearing your heels, because most of the times you have your check-in, then you might have a party event, then you might have rehearsals later on in the day, and you could be wearing your heels for up to 5-6 hours sometimes. So bringing those flats that you can change out into and use those to practice and rehearsal, or just in general, is definitely a great essential to have, because I don't know about y'all, but I don't want my feet getting tired and blistered and they're hurting by the time we get to the stage competitions. I like to not wear my heels all the time, and I like to save them so that when I do get to the stage competitions, I'm ready to go, my feet aren't hurting, and everything is good. My next essential that I have on here is bringing with me either a blanket, a jacket, or both to rehearsals, because if y'all know, when you have been to a pageant, whether it's at a local, state, or national level, those ballrooms be cold. Like, they are freezing when you're in there for rehearsals, and bringing a jacket or a blanket just so that you can wrap around you for the downtime is a great staple to have. I will not ever make the mistake of not bringing one of those ever again, because you don't want to be sitting up in a ballroom freezing and shivering the entire time. Right, next essential, which is definitely a number one essential to bring with you, are snacks. I don't care what anybody says, you need snacks with you throughout pageant weekend. Now, you know, when you might have a rehearsal that's early in the morning at like 7 or 8 a.m., you have to wake up at probably 5 or 6 a.m. to get your hair, makeup done, your outfit ready, and for you to be looking presentable. So you might not have time to eat anything at all, or even just eat a breakfast item. So bringing some snacks with you that you can eat throughout the rehearsals is something that will keep you up and running and focused on those rehearsals, because if you're not eating or drinking or doing anything, you're going to be even more tired, groggy. You're probably going to be irritated because you haven't really had anything to eat. So bringing those snacks are something that is definitely a staple to bring. Even when you're backstage waiting to take your turn on stage, you could be snacking on something because you don't really want to eat anything that might be too messy that can spill on your wardrobe, because if something spills on your wardrobe, then you're gonna be upset, crying, freaking out. So definitely bring snacks with you, because you will 100% need them. The next essential that I always bring, and that I definitely suggest that you bring as well, is an extra bag to keep those snacks in and keep those flats in that we were talking about earlier. Most pageant systems, when you arrive for your check-in or registration, you do get some type of swag bag that has a lot of goodies in them from your sponsors. So you can also use those bags as well, but I do like to bring a bag of my own just in case they might run out of bags, or I forget my bag in the room or whatever. Always bring an extra bag that you can put all of your other essentials in to carry around with you, so that your hands are not full. You're not walking around with a ton of things in your hand, dropping things, forgetting or leaving things. If you have your bag with you packed and ready to go for every single event and every single rehearsal, it's definitely a plus, and it saves some time because you keep everything condensed and you'll know where everything is whenever you need it. Alright, next essential that is very, very important and I always recommend that you bring is a copy of your schedule, whether you print one out at home or at the hotel or convention center that you're at, or even if you have like one on your phone. Always keep a copy of the schedule with you at all times. That way you know exactly when your events are, exactly when your rehearsals are, and you know where you need to be at specific times. Yes, like I said, you can keep one on your phone because you do have your phone with you majority of the time, but if you are bringing that extra bag with you with all of your essentials in it, then you should also have a hard copy of the schedule because you can also pull that out and refer back to it, because the last thing you want to be is late for an event, whether that's your rehearsal or your interview or stage competitions, because you know you do have to line up early for stage competitions and stuff so that they can check you in and all of that. Last thing you want to do is be late, because then you'll be frazzled, you'll be upset that everybody is going to be looking for you, so everything's just going to be heightened. So always keep a copy of your schedule with you so that you can refer back to it any single time you need to. Okay, and the last essential that I always bring with me is a steamer, and I'm not like a huge steamer, but one of those mini steamers that I can pack with me in my suitcase and carry with me while I travel down to the pageant, because of course your hotel rooms are always going to have an iron and an ironing board, but with me personally, I don't like to use them because I have had incidents where the iron has left stains on my clothing or it just does not get all of the wrinkles out. So I like to bring my own steamer, that way I can hang it up, I can steam my items very quickly, and then I'm ready to go. You can also bring those steamers with you to the dressing rooms when you're getting ready for your competitions, your stage competitions, whereas you can't really bring an iron with you because then you have to bring an ironing board, but you can transport a steamer much easier. That's why I always recommend them. And then also, if you have a day where you have so many events going on and you just want to run back to your room quickly to change right before the next one, you can bring out your steamer, hit the wrinkles with it really quickly, throw your outfit on and go. Whereas you don't have to set up the ironing board, plug in the iron, wait for it to heat up, and do all that stuff. So those are all of my top pageant packing essentials that I always bring with me every single pageant, no matter what it is. If you all really liked and enjoyed this video, please let me know by giving it a thumbs up and commenting down below. If there are other pageant videos that you guys would like me to film, also leave those down below in the comments as well. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.